right, so here's the former UFC World Title challenger, perennial heavyweight contender type, the Reem, Alistair Overeem. His crowning achievement, really, that K1 World Grand Prix Championship in kickboxing, still in search of that elusive UFC title.
No one expected him to win that kickboxing world championship, but he went out there and he beat some of the biggest names in kickboxing history. But once he was back in MMA, he has been a true and absolute savage. From becoming the Dream World Champion, becoming the Strikeforce Heavyweight Champion, he's done about everything you can do in the sport of mixed martial arts.
Of course, he made his UFC debut famously against Brock Lesnar. A lot of the recent wins for the Reem have come by knockout or TKO. He'll be chasing another highlight here tonight. How about the presence of Alistair Overeem? Has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. Well, the bonuses and the accolades have continued to pile up for one of the best heavyweights in the world, Stipe Miocic, and rightfully so. Of course, who can forget when he wrested the belt away from Fabricio Verdum in Brazil at UFC 198, and then what he did after the fact against Alistair Overeem and Junior Dos Santos put him on a pedestal as truly one of the best heavyweights of all time.
And it should, because when you have those types of names on your resume, you will be considered one of the greatest fighters the division has ever seen. Stipe has the ability to win fights in a number of ways. Unbelievable boxer, has great footwork, but also was a Division I level wrestler at Cleveland State University.
Fights fires pretty well, too.
He's really good at that, yes. I went to the firehouse, and it's intense as it comes.
Stipe Miocic finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 round for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alistair Overeem. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Heavyweight Champion, Stipe Miocic.
And there's Herb Dean, who will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, so here we go with the heavyweight rematch. Alistair Overeem, Stipe Miocic. They fought for the UFC heavyweight title back in 2016. Some people thought Stipe tapped that night, champ.
Alistair Overeem is one of them, but he was getting his bell rung whenever he thought that Stipe tapped. But outside of the tap, ignore that, he feels Stipe tapped. But go back to early in the fight when he dropped Stipe. That is what he should be focusing on as he enters this rematch, because if he stays the course, maybe he gets the finish this time instead of just knocking Miocic down.
Couple of chins here being tested early.
Fast jab lands it.
All right, early action here in the heavyweight division, and there's Stipe Miocic finding a home for that pull right hand early.
He does it really well. He baits you into throwing something, and the moment you throw, he slips and he lets the right hand fly. He did it constantly against Francis Ngannou in the first fight. It has become...
That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
It got checked.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So if you get a guy hurt, you got to find him.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, beautiful handiwork there from Stipe Miocic. His head coach, Marcus Marinelli, really feels like during this training camp, Stipe took his boxing to the next level. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Throws that deep and it lands. Inside leg kick is there by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Oh, big elbow.
He gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
What a round!
Stop.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Thinking about that. Refocus. Let's get our mind right.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, round two is upon us. Let us get to it. Both fighters ready to go. Stipe Miocic and that man, the Reem, Alistair Overeem. Oh, high-level stuff there as he blocks the strike and counters with a jab. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Beautiful block there.
Oh, that's a nice 1-2 there from the heavyweight champ, Stipe Miocic.
That's his best combination. His best combination is to throw the right hand behind the jab. Not much else comes from my experiences, but that 1-2 is as deadly as any 1-2 in the entire UFC.
There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it, but the person...
Strikes against there. Somehow, his opponent stayed up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Ooh. Nice leg kick.
Big left hand. Oh, misses with the jab. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again?
Oh, nice inside leg kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different.
Effective straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. Oh, nice level change.
Back to his feet. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. That shot blocked by Overeem. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruise.
This is big. That's big.
Oh, drops him with the elbow. Big strikes continue to land. Shots being landed on both sides.
Oh,
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, that strike right there, that pull right hand, as you call it, has really become a trademark of Stipe Miocic on the field.
Yeah, you got to be very careful how you approach Stipe because he's...
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Oh, my Lord.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 49 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so there he is, the Croatian-American Stipe Miocic, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, and a familiar sight to see him get his hand raised there in the octagon.
I mean, he's a phenomenal fighter. Great boxing, great toughness. They talk about Cleveland tough. Stipe Miocic is the definition of Cleveland tough, and he gets the job done tonight.